All right, thank you, Patrick. Well, I am here with some very special guests. We're here with Jenny Martinez from Batter Oak Bake Shop, which we all recognize, and she brought Josie with her, her daughter. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
You're starting off spring break correctly. This is how you do it, right? Waking up early still, yeah.
That's right.
But today we're talking about herbs and how to get them into our baking. So tell us what we've got.
Well, herbs, people usually think of using herbs in their cooking, and you actually can use it in your baking to freshen things up in the spring and the summer. They're really easy to grow. Anybody can grow them, even your mom.
Yeah, but
Anybody can
we
grow
have great
'em. I
moms
know.
that kill 'em.
Yes, I know. We had a good talk about that last week about growing herbs. But Josie planted these herbs, so Josie, tell us how easy this was.
It was really easy. All you do is you get potty mix, you put it in whatever container you're putting it in, put a little in there, then take out the herb from its container and then put it in there, and any holes left over, you just get potty mix, put it in and just pat it down, and all it needs is water and sunlight.
Water and sunlight.
That's
Super
it.
easy. That's it. Now, I like to grow herbs in containers because they are easier to control that way. And then if the weather gets kind of crazy, you can bring them inside because they can be kind of delicate sometimes. So we used herbs in some very basic recipes today. We have a basic scone recipe that we used lavender and lemon in. It's a great little combination. I know, super exciting. And then we used orange and thyme in another scone. And then we baked a shortbread cookie. And Josie and I have a favorite herb.
Okay, what is that?
Basil.
Basil. We love basil. And we actually made a lime basil shortbread cookie. Look how cute it is. It's
That's
a little
really
summer
cute.
flower, but you can see the flecks of green in it from the basil and from the lime zest. It's really yummy. One of our favorite things in the summertime and in the spring is to make lemonade. And so Josie is going to show us how to make a herb-infused lemonade. It's
All right,
crazy.
Josie, how do you make this?
She's going to use 4 cups of cold water and just pour it into our pitcher.
And
Good
mason
job.
jars are easy, and they have measurements on the side, which really help
They
too.
do, which
so you're
helps
cute and
significantly.
Pinteresty.
Right, very Pinteresty. And this is a whole cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice. Now, it might make it kind of tart. You might need to add more. It kind of just depends on your lemon. And then we made a lavender-infused simple syrup. Simple syrup is equal parts water and sugar, and you just pour that in there, sis. And look at that beautiful lavender color that it has. Oh!
And when you say infused, what does that mean? To me, that sounds like work, but it's not.
It's not. All you're going to do to make simple syrup, Josie, will you stir that for us? All you're going to do to make simple syrup is put a cup of water and a cup of sugar on the stovetop. You bring it to a boil, and then you put your herbs in it and let those herbs soak in there, even for a couple hours. Sometimes I put it in the fridge. The longer it sets, the darker it gets and the more intense it gets.
So the herbs and the syrup does all the work.
It does
you don't
all
have to
the
do
work.
anything. Oh, good.
Yes.
See? I like
So we
that.
made a delicious lemonade. We'll pour into our mason jars. Look, see, that's a fun
how
little
cute is
spring
this?
summer drink
Yeah.
right there. A little
You're gonna make
lemon
me
on
want
the
this to me.
side.
Thank
Now,
you.
when you're using lavender to cook with, you want to make sure that you get culinary lavender like this is. This is from Whole Foods. You don't want to get lavender from the craft store because that's been sprayed with everything, and you just don't want to eat that or drink that. So is it refreshing?
This is refreshing. Okay, it's
Good.
real. We didn't know how this was going to turn out.
We didn't know how it was going to
Success.
taste.
I love this and taking this with me.
Yes.
Thank you guys so
Thank
much.
you for having us.
We're
Thank
going
you,
to post
sis.
some of these tips and some of these recipes, of course, with the links to her website on our Facebook and our website, arklaticshomepage.com. Thank you guys for being with us.
Thank you.